Matt Cameron is deciding to step down from Pearl Jam. Let's talk about it.
An iconic band takes a huge loss. Matt Cameron has officially stepped away from Pearl Jam after an iconic 27-year run behind the drum kit, marking the end of an era for both the band and their dedicated fan base. The news broke through Cameron's heartfelt announcement shared via social media. With his typically understated yet poetic style, Cameron wrote that he had taken his final steps down the drum riser, signaling not just an end, but teasing intriguing future plans, hinting there would soon be more to follow. Remaining Pearl Jam members, Eddie Vedder, Jeff Ament, Mike McCready, and Stone Gossard quickly rallied around Cameron's announcement, reposting his message with supportive words. They shared profound appreciation for Cameron, describing him as a singular and true powerhouse of a musician and drummer. Their collective statement highlighted his pivotal role in shaping the band's distinctive sound since he joined the band in 1998.
Jumping ahead, you joined Pearl Jam, and how did that all come about? What was, obviously you had worked with Eddie with Temple of the Dog, but what was that transition like, and how was it different from where you were coming from with Soundgarden?
Well, it was different in that I was joining an established thing. You know, like they had a sound, they had records, they had a touring career. Everything was just kind of set to go. So I just kind of plugged myself into the working environment at the time. But I felt like my style was it took me a little bit to sort of calm down, and I think I was playing everything a little too fast live, but I think the band just accepted me right away, and we had a history together. We knew each other, we were friends and everything. So I think they were in a little bit of a bind when they did ask me to join. I agreed to fill in for their drummer Jack at the time. But I think they had a tour like in 3 weeks or something like that. So, but it was so fun, and I mean they're great guys, great music, great band. So it really wasn't that much of a shift in terms of working, because I had been touring for 11 years straight at that point. So yeah, it was just a really nice opportunity that I really appreciated.
Initially stepping in as a temporary fill-in for former drummer Jack Irons. Little did anyone expect that this temporary arrangement would evolve into a nearly 3-decade journey. During his tenure, Cameron contributed to every studio album from 2000's critically acclaimed Binaural to 2024's powerful release, Dark Matter. Before joining Pearl Jam, Cameron was already a celebrated figure in the rock scene. He was the rhythmic force behind Soundgarden, one of the most influential bands of the grunge era.
It's strange that all of a sudden people are talking about Soundgarden as this new happening band.
Yeah, we get that a lot. I mean, record after record, when you break into a new market, I mean, we may have been an alternative band for 5 or 6 or 7 years.
Before it was fashionable.
Yeah, exactly. And then, all of a sudden, a new medium sort of will embrace you and sort of say, here's a new band. And you kind of just have to bear with it because it is new to them.
There was too many bad rock bands out there that were a little too popular. And there were some good trends like Jane's Addiction getting real popular, and then Faith No More. And now, of course, Nirvana getting real popular. It proves that there's a crowd out there that's into, different styles instead of just what's shoved down their throat by radio and MTV.
Right. Playing with them from 1986 to 1997, his versatility extended even further, as he simultaneously juggled duties with both Soundgarden and Pearl Jam from 2010 until Soundgarden disbanded in 2017 following the tragic loss of frontman Chris Cornell.
American grunge rocker Chris Cornell has died at the age of 52. The grunge pioneer passed away last night in Detroit after performing on stage with Soundgarden. This is video of his last concert. The singer also gained fame with the band Audio Slave. Cornell's family has called his death sudden and unexpected and say they will work closely with the medical examiner to determine how he died.
Additionally, Cameron's earlier work with the pioneering grunge band Skin Yard further cemented his legacy as an essential contributor to Seattle's influential music scene. Both Pearl Jam and Soundgarden hold significant legacies in rock music history, with Pearl Jam inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2017 and Soundgarden set to join them in November 2025. Cameron's influence and contributions to both bands cannot be overstated, underscoring his status as one of rock's most impactful drummers.
I think the difference with Soundgarden was that I kind of helped build it from the ground up, you know. I kind of helped forge the sound of the band and, you know, everything that it's kind of known for. When I joined Pearl Jam, it was 1998, and they were fully established.
Right.
Legends unto themselves. So I really tried to fit what they needed at that time. Just going straight out on tour, learning a set, you know, just kind of being prepared for the gig. And then eventually, like, you know, the creative side kicked in.
Pearl Jam, historically known for its revolving drummer situation in their early days. Cycling through Dave Cruzan, Matt Chamberlain, Dave Abruzzese, and Jack Irons, found in Cameron the stability they desperately needed. His consistent presence allowed the band to grow creatively, mature, and solidify their legendary live performances, creating a powerful and lasting legacy. The departure of Matt Cameron undoubtedly raises questions about the future direction of Pearl Jam's sound. Though the band's fans have weathered lineup changes in the past, Cameron's unique style and presence will be notably missed, casting uncertainty over who might step in to carry on his legacy. Interestingly, the last few years have proven to be full of significant shifts behind the drums for many high-profile rock bands. This wave of change has also seen notable names like Zach Starkey and Mike Mangini among those let go, suggesting a notable pool of talented replacements available. Matt Cameron's shoes will be exceptionally difficult to fill. His departure is not merely a change, it represents a significant turning point in Pearl Jam's history. As Pearl Jam faces this historic crossroads, anticipation builds around how they'll reinvent themselves and continue to inspire generations of music lovers. Meanwhile, Matt Cameron stands at the threshold of an exciting new chapter. The future remains intriguingly open, with fans eagerly awaiting what comes next from this legendary drummer.
My drumming style in 3 words would be, let's see, not too shabby.
So that was a small deep dive. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, like, come back. Peace.